Hi, this is Liza Zanetti from Brazil, and thanks for having me. So my first question is, the dynamics between Thina and Gilgamesh kind of reminds me of Hulk and Natasha. Was that deliberate, or was that crossed your minds during production?
It's actually kind of the opposite, because we are not romantically related. We're not romantically involved. So we have no possession and we have no romantic. So it's more like two soldiers in arms who are very, very loyal to each other.
How did you come to reconcile creative freedom and all the marks the movie has to hit in the whole MCU scheme?
I would say that we didn't have a lot of marks we had to hit. You know, we were here to define the origin of the MCU. It was a big responsibility.
Yeah,
it's a huge one. And then we have our film will have repercussions to the future of the MCU. So with those two locked down, we actually get to do whatever we want in the middle and just play.
Do you think superhero movies are still creatively stimulating, or they more like have a piece to stay in the game and help the Nomadlands out there to being made?
That's not true. I would say that every genre, after a couple of decades, will enter a revisionist period. Look at Westerns, you know. And I think we are dancing on the edge of the revisionist period of superhero films. There's a desire from both the audience and the filmmakers to do that. And that involves, if you look at what happened to the Westerns, that involves challenging the foundation of what built the genre, the morality and all that stuff. So to me, it's extremely exciting. And Westerns existed because humanity has anxiety about what's beyond the horizon. Superhero films, sci-fis are thriving because we explore what's on the horizon, but we are anxious about what's coming from the sky and our relationship with technology, mortality, things like that.
That's true.
Yeah. So the genre is here to stay.
Thina is on this realm of characters of yours, like Maleficent and so many others. There are these fierce, badass women. So how do you feel knowing that you are inevitably also seen as this badass, powerful woman?
I appreciate it because I don't always feel very strong. You know, I'm like many women. I sometimes feel very small and like I don't know if I can do everything I need to do, or I'm not good enough. So it's been helpful to me in my life that I've been allowed to play these strong women and find the strength within me. And one of the reasons I love Thina is because she is both very strong and extremely vulnerable. And I think a lot of women feel that way at times, a lot of people, but certainly women.
For her, it's also incredibly brave to be vulnerable, both as an actress and as a person, you know, because the way she was vulnerable on screen, that actually is one of the most difficult things to do for an actor. You know, that takes a lot of strength. That's stronger than, you know, waving a sword around. Trust me, that's the toughest thing a human being can do, is be open and vulnerable.
Whoa.